I watched Sylis's the mukbang reporter. I
Yeah.
watched her video. That's it.
I ain't even that mad at Syphilis Gonorrhea, whatever her name is from Holland.
And we know we're gonna make the YouTube news. Shout out to SYLISMUKBANG. Ahola!
And Sylis hasn't doxed me or my family or anything like that.
It will be controversial to make someone make a video about me all the way in Holland or Amsterdam. What can I do to make someone make a video about me?
Welcome to another reporting here on SYLISMUKBANG. Ahora!
Hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter here out on this YouTube street. Now guys, as you guys gonna read and see, Lord have mercy. Well. Apparently Llips have something to say. Yes, he's saying let's get a few things straight right now. Lord have mercy. Wow, he's eating some fried catfish chunks, mukbang, and all of that, guys. Yes. Well, I was like, okay, I knew immediately that he's going to address the situation about his health, and some people are commenting, and some content creators, we're keeping it real. Am I the only one who only talk about it? Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep it 100% over here. Yeah. So when Lips came out and said that he got a heart attack and all of that, and a lot of people, I have to say, a lot of people love Lips. He has a lot of subscribers. He has a lot of supporters and all of that. Also, what I have noticed is that a lot of supporters are very concerned, and by listening what Lips was saying in the hospital, even talking about he's still going to be eating pork and all of those things and that, it was like some supporters was like a little bit, I feel like that some supporters was a little bit disappointed, because some of them were even saying like, you got like a warning, you got a chance in life, God have give you, this opportunity and all of that, take it and embrace it and all of that, make changes also in your life and all of that. But he was dropping old videos. I catch it very fast, so that's why I was like, this is YouTube. Of course he has to drop the old videos because he needs to take care of himself. He cannot be eating like he used to. Now he did came, one, two times, or one time, was it one time? Came and, yeah, one time he came and eat, and I thought I saw some bacon bits. I don't know. But I was like, no, he cannot be eating like this. But thank God he didn't finish all the food. Yes, and I felt like that he has like a food addiction. Now, by eating like this for so many years, it's not going to be easy to switch and turn and eat a healthier, more way. It's not easy. Now, I feel like that, he could have taken this chance also and, use it as healthy mukbang, promote healthy mukbangs and all of that, because there are a lot of people are imitating what other mukbangers are eating, and most of the times it's not that healthy, if you understand. So he could, I feel like, if he's going to do mukbang, switch it and make it more healthier and motivate your people to eat more healthier and proportion, not the big sizes no more. Now, we know Lips can probably, eat a little bit more because he's a man and all of that, but still promote normal sizes that you're supposed to be. Now, Lips wants to address some people. I think the most of the addressing he is doing is somebody or maybe some people in his comment section and all of that. So we are going to go listen what Lips have to say, but there is a lot of smacking, people. Lord have mercy, a lot of smacking. I'm going to be letting you guys hear a little part of the not smacking, and of course you guys go check out the whole video on Lips channel and listen to what he has to say and all of that. Now, there's a lot of things I did not agree completely with him and all of that, but of course this is just my opinion. Don't push it to everybody. And of course Lips can do whatever he wants, and if he feels like he wants to continue like he used to, go ahead. I mean, it's your life, it's your belly, it's your heart. You understand? Me, I just giving my little advice and my little opinion over here. Take it or leave it.
When God put in my heart today, well, let today be today. You guys, let me tell you something about YouTube. When you're not a content creator, you don't know, you might not know this, but every comment that you make on a video.
Hold on. What are we throwing on the corn? Hey, Jesus, so lippity lips. Listen now. What are you throwing on that corn? Well, When I tell you people, food addiction is a real thing, let me tell you, I'm a foodie too. I am a foodie too. But when God gives you a warning, and it's difficult, it's going to be very difficult, for you to turn around and make a switch. Like I said, I feel like he needs food conscience, because what is this thing he's dropping on the corn? I can tell you right now, there's salt in it. There is salt in it.
Video, every time you thumbs it up, thumbs it down, any reaction that you do on our channels as a content creator, we can go back and push.
I hope it's dry herbs. I hope it's dry herbs. I'm telling you people.
Some of y'all are hypocrites.
Woo!
I had a heart attack on February 3rd. Yes, I did. There's a few of you, I always point your finger. You always got something to say about God and God this and God ain't pleased with this and God ain't pleased with that, which is judgmental because you're not God and you don't know what God is pleased with. You don't.
Okay, listen, guys. In all this smacking and talking, I didn't understand what he was saying, so I couldn't listen to it. The smacking and everything. I know it's his style, it's his thing, but I couldn't understand a word what he was saying. So
then that means that at least you know him. You like,
ooh.
Hold on, y'all. At least. All right, I'm sorry. I just remember seeing people, y'all. It's all right.
This one is eating. The machine goes off. Hey, Jesus! So even the machine is protesting. I'm telling you, the machine is saying, "Can you take it easy? Boom, boom. Can you take it easy? Lot of mercy. Take one bite by one bite. Chew the food. Chew it. And then swallow. Lot of mercy."
Y'all, I still have a family to take care of. We still have bills. We still have needs. We still got to eat. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not like that I am doing anything malicious. How I gave you another chance here. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing this. And you ain't.
So the thing is, okay, because there's a lot of chewing, and this chewing is on a high level. I'm telling you, this is even much chewing than Bill of Life. This is all the way to a higher standard of chewing. I'm telling you, the chewing is even much chewing than a whole giraffe chewing. This is the craziest chewing that I have here for a very, very long time. I'm telling you. No offense, Lippity Lips. I'm just saying. But okay. So I think that some people thought that he was eating back the way he used to eat. But what Llips was doing is dropping old videos, so he can keep his channel going on and all of that, because he said in this video that their income and all of that is all YouTube and all of that. And I don't know, other things they're doing, but it's mostly social media. So they still have bills to pay and all of that. Now, I think there is where it got confused, because maybe the person thought that, hey, hold up, wait a minute. Llips is still doing the old mukbangs, eating obsessively the way he used to eat, and he's not taking care of himself. And that maybe that's why the person left the comment, you understand? So that can also be a mixed up of the whole situation as we continue.
To be here. Like, he obviously wanted me to be here because I'm still here. Okay? But my true faith and my true understanding of what I'm depending on to take care of me is God himself.
Yeah, that's for sure, and that's beautiful that you think that way. But in my opinion, I feel like that it doesn't mean that you can go back to your old ways. And because you put the old videos, that's where I think it got mixed up. But I think that's what the person meant in that moment, because she thought maybe you were eating back at the old ways. And if you were eating back at the old ways, then this part was relevant. For you to address. But I think the lady or the man or whoever it is got mixed up with your old videos and your new videos, your eating habits right now. But if you think in the back end of the slice of your mind that you can go back into eating the way you used to eat, then we are definitely talking about an addiction. If you are going to put everything in the hands of God, listen now, God has saved my life, hallelujah, and I can go back in the way I used to be because I'm going to put all my faith in God, then in my opinion, I feel like you're taking it all the way wrong. because God definitely have give you the opportunity and give you, this second chance. In how a lot of people say that, and it's a lot of people their opinion that God give you the second chance. But does that mean that you're gonna throw all your faith again in God and be like, oh, I'm gonna eat back the way I want because God is gonna rescue me? I'm putting my faith in God. No, it doesn't work like that. You understand? Because it's the same thing. If you honor life somebody, God forgive you this time, you honor life, oh, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to honor life like the person again because God is going to forgive me. There comes a point that's no more forgiveness. You understand? So I feel like that, there is a limit of how far can you put your faith in God? How far? Because I feel like, can you always be doing something and always ask for forgiveness? I think there is a moment that, God is going to be like, yeah, I mean, if you don't listen, if I give you a warning and you're not taking the warning, then, how much warning do I need to send you? You understand? So I feel like that, when God gave us a second chance, we definitely don't need to turn around and do the same mistake again, or at least try not to do the same mistake again.
And he can build on that. As long as you have the faith of a mustard seed and you put his will and what he has for your life above your own, you're fine.
Exactly what you're saying. God have give you a sign of lips. You cannot be eating like this no more. This is the message he's trying to give to you. So now it's in your hand. What are you going to do with this message that he have give to you? The ball is on your side. You understand? There's so many things that God, sent us message through people, through food, to nature. This is what I believe. You believe whatever you want to believe. But I feel like you got a sign. You should grab it with two hands or with one hand. How are you going to grab this situation? How are you going to motivate other people about your situation?
That's where I am. Here, y'all look at it.
Okay, so this is where you are. And this is clearly giving a sign of I'm not ready to give up what God wants me to give up. You're not ready. So continue eating, continue enjoying. See where it's going to end you.
Here, y'all look at it.
Yummy, yummy.
That's what I'm on. So either you believe that he can restore my body or you don't.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people and a lot of your supporters do believe that God have restored your body. But do you believe that God have give you a sign by restoring your body? And maybe by not taking it, for granted what God have done for you, maybe God can be also like, hold up, wait a minute. This is definitely, not appreciated. Are you going to be appreciated that God have restored your body or not? Or you're going to continue eating and having the same lifestyle that you used to had? Because it's because of the lifestyle you used to had, that's why you were where you were. It's very quick how easily we forgot that we were minutes or seconds ago in the hospital. And now we're sitting there again, eating almost the same or the same amount of food that have bring us right straight in that hospital. Yeah. Some people get, high blood pressure and get sugar disease and all of those things. And they would love to eat like they used to. Some people don't care. They continue eating like they used to eat with all the disease that they have. Life's going to be very short for those people because they didn't take care. God have give us a brain, 2 feet, 2 hands, a mouth, and, to also help ourselves. We cannot sit and be like, oh, God is going to do it for me. Oh, God is going to do it for me. There comes a point, God also is telling you that you have to move. You can put your faith and your trust in God, but believe me, God wants you to think. God wants you to move also, not be sitting around and waiting for him to come and help you. Sometimes God has sent you help. Sometimes God has sent you a message, but you're still sitting there and waiting for the message and for the help. When God have given you a clear sign like this, you have 2 options. Or you're going to take care of yourself, or you're not. And if you're not, you know exactly what's the consequences.
Say anything this whole time because of the fact that I know what I'm doing.
Ooh.
And I know that I have the faith not to worry about what you're talking about.
Well. If you knew what you were doing, you would end up in the hospital. And I'm sorry to be very harsh to you right now, Lippity Lips, and your supporters. But if you knew what you were doing, you would not be ending in the hospital. Yeah. Because you're claiming you know what you're doing. Or you understand what I mean? If you knew what you were doing all the time, you would have ended up in the hospital. You understand what I mean? We need to take responsibility of what we have caused for ourselves. We can always say the devil. Yeah, but I mean, we also, we cause some things for ourselves. You can continue putting your faith in God and continue eating like you used to. And then when it turns out to be a whole different thing that you thought is going to be, don't blame God then. Don't be like, God, I have put all my faith in you, but you still have made me sick. You still didn't restore my body. Because don't forget, you're not all the way completely.
There are people that read my comments just like I do and just like you write them. And I cannot sit here and allow you, ye of little faith, to be in place and putting these separate things in my comments where I mean stepping up and saying something to the power of God, the God that I serve and I know.
Okay, right there. Now, I don't know what the person have said in the comment section that have made Lips come all the way out and have to, come and put some things straight and all of that. But I can go and take a look maybe in one of his last videos and all of that. But I don't know if I'm going to find it. But let's continue. Now, I did find a message, and I'm not sure that it's this message that have made Lips come all the way out of his propos. But let's read this message together. You look good, but remember the food you eat almost kill you, so learn. A hard head makes a soft behind. I know this is your life, but know God show you his mercy. So appreciate it, because many people are graveyard dead. Do you think God was telling you something when you had that heart attack? We shorten our own days, and people or strangers can help you at all. Nog again, we shorten our own days, and people or strangers can help you at all. My dad had a stroke, and God let him live, but he didn't change. Still eating wrong food, taking his medicine, no exercise. Well, one day he didn't wake up, and the doctors or machine couldn't save him from that other stroke he had. Just remember, you had one life and a daughter. Just remember, you have one life and a daughter who loves her daddy. And he responded to it and saying, appreciate you looking out for me, but these are old videos republish.
If the Bible said humility would be exalted, but hypocrisy would be excluded. If you believe in God and you believe in his power, y'all, I'm sorry, I can't get too upset. I can't get too worked up. The machine will go to beeping and buzzing up my heart, get up now, so I can't do that. So I really can't get it.
No, then you don't need to do it. Because you know how this YouTube works. That you don't need to do it, Lips. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just delete the comments and continue. That's all you need to do then. But like you said, humility will be excluded, but hypocrite will be excluded. So what are you doing for your own part to be humility about what God have done for you? And which part are you being hypocrite about this situation? You are criticizing that they are not having any humility. And they are hypocrites. It's the same way that people can see you too, that you're not being, having, the humility of what God have done for you. And you are being a hypocrite right now. It's the same way people can look into your behavior also right now. So, it's a little bit 50-50 for me, this situation. But
the entire year of 2024, we barely worked. We had 2 car accidents. Our home flooded. We were displaced for 5 months. My husband had my husband had a stroke. Then turn around and I have a whole heart attack. And all that time, God kept us. He helped us.
And the thing is that, yeah, you know, the thing is a lot. It's a lot what he have been through. But I feel like, you know, he really, if he really cares about his life, he should really watch what he's eating. You know, it's going to be difficult. That's why I said also in my video, I think he need counselor. He need counselor, and they need food counseling, you know, to help them take and make better choices, you know, and all of that. He can also help other people by, you know, coming on YouTube with all the counselings and help, mentoring that is going to get, you know, about make better choices, all of that. He can help other people, because I know there are hundreds of people also going through what he is going through, and he can definitely be an ambassador. I mean, turn your lemon into lemonade, your lime into lemonade. This is what you call turn your lime into lemonade. You understand? So I feel like, you know, coming out with a video and, you know, and all of this, it's too much. I know it's on your heart. I know you want to let it out. You're angry and all of that. But I mean, use this angerness or all of this into something more creative, maybe. Or maybe you should definitely rest yourself, because if something happened to you, who is going to continue making all those money for your channel? How can you make a video if you're not here? How can you do a mukbang if you're not here? Yeah, life goes on if you're not here. So if you want to continue being here, I think this is what the supporter is telling you. Take care of yourself. But I think because of the mix of the old videos, this person got, you know, confused. That's what I think.
He always does, and we made it. That's who I'm depending on. That's who I know is going to take care of me. It's not the doctors. It's not the food. It's not any.
So what he's saying is that, you know, he put his faith very high in God, you know, and all of that. That is what he is depending on and all of that. But like I have said, how long, how much can you keep on turning back to your old habits and continue thinking that things will turn good? You have to make changes. You have to. It's like you're telling, how do you say that? Somebody that likes to smoke. This person gonna keep telling you, oh, I'm putting my faith in God. One day I will stop. One day I will stop. One day I will stop. Oh, I'm putting my faith in God. 1 year goes, 2 years go, 3 years goes. And in the meantime, God was sending you signs. You were getting sick. You were getting this, you were getting that, your health is getting bad, and then suddenly, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit better. Let's continue smoking. Oh, God is going to help me. God is going to help me. When are you going to stop smoking? Because as long as you continue smoking, your health is going to go back. You understand? But we're still going to put our faith in God and think that God is going to keep making us, you know, healthier. No, he's not. As long as you don't take any measure, things will not happen. So I'm telling you guys, sometimes, you know, putting your trust, I put my trust in, you know, things that I cannot do nothing about. Things that is out of my control. I definitely can put my trust in God that, you know, God is going to take care of it. But when it's things that you can take control of, you have to, you know, empower yourself. You have to, you know, find that God in yourself, or that power that God have give you, the willing, the words that is in the Bible that God have give us. You need to find them to get that empowerment for you to stop doing what you're doing that is making you sick.
I'm supposed to go? I'm going. Or I can do everything wrong. And God says, my child, I still have work for you to do, and I'm not going anywhere. So I had to get up here today, whether I could eat with one bite and then say anything. I had to get up here today to make sure that you understood. I'm not going to allow you to get in my comments trying to tell me what to do, trying to mother someone who's you're not my mother.
Here we go. When I'm
trying, and I understand it. Some of this is out of concern. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you link in trying to say that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you link in that I am not joyful or not thankful for what God has done, or that what God has done for me is a waste, or what God has done for me because you think I'm not eating right, that you feel like you feel like you have the audacity to believe in God. So you say you have the audacity to get in my comments and say things, hypocrisy. To say things, basically saying that God made a mistake by giving me a second chance. Ooh. Do you know how damaging that could be?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, that was harsh. I think maybe he have deleted those comments, but that was really harsh to say that, because no one is above mistake, you understand? So that's really harsh to say that.
My situation, and you're not understanding that I have to feed my family, that I have to keep a roof over my head, that I have to keep food in our home. Why would me taking old videos, republishing them to put in my work, using the mind and the strength of my mind that God has given me? Y'all, we worked. Me, my family, my daughter, even Gucci's been.
So, okay, that's, I have to give it to him, you know, this part. He definitely can use, that is definitely the smartest thing to do. The wisest thing for him to do, to put the old videos and all of that. But like I said, I think people got confused with your old and your new videos. And people were maybe in shock. So before they even type something, maybe they found out later on that it was an old video. That's what I think, you know. But definitely he should put old videos, you know, keep his supporters entertaining and make his money, because that is his income. Definitely keep supporting his products and all of that. I mean, that is what he's supposed to do till he get better. But what I don't support is that he comes back and eat, you know, things that is not good for him. That is what I don't support at all.
If you felt like that I wasn't taking advantage of the second chance that I had, and you felt like that you knew better or you was in a better situation, why didn't you decide that, okay, well, Lips, look, here you go. Here, Lips. Here you $1,000. I'm going to cash up you $1,000 so you cannot have to eat anything, or you can only eat things that are right. Because I know your family still got to have a roof over their head.
Well, like I said, you know, I really don't support he coming back and still eating the bad things that is not good for him. I really don't agree with that. That is my opinion, you know. Because what is the use of it for you to come back and eat back, you know, like you used to do, to get sick again? So
you believe in God the way that you say that you do. If you do, well, I'm even gonna give you the benefit I say since you do.
Ooh.
Then you would know and understand it no matter what. It's not about what I do. It's not about what I eat. Scientifically, yes, that's what I need to do to take care of my health, yes. But this ain't about me. This is about God. It's about God. And I trust and believe that no matter what, God is not going to take me from this earth until he's ready for me to go.
I'm not going to lie to you. Sorry that I'm laughing. But, you know, this one, I'm telling you, Liberty Lips, I'm not going to lie to you. Lips is speaking like a true, you know, food addiction person. The food addiction is on a high level, yes, because you're bringing any excuses right now for you to be eating your old habit way. That is what you're saying. This is the excuse you're bringing, that, oh, it's not about the food. God is going to decide when I'm going to be living, when I'm going to die, so I can continue eating the way I'm eating, because God is going to take care of me. God is going to decide when he is taking me off this earth. So that means, are you bringing an excuse that you can continue eating your old ways? That's what you're saying? No. There's an addiction going on over here. No, Liberty Lips. I feel like it's a two-sided work. Your side and God's side. God will never leave everything for him to do. That's work you need to do. There's work you need to do. I mean, God also talk about, you know, the temple, that we need to take care of our temple, that we need to take care of what we eat. God talks about all of those things also in the Bible, and God forbid, I'm not even perfect in it, but yes, he does talk about it. He even talk about, you know, some things that we are eating that we're not supposed to be eating, and pork is one of them. Yes, Lips, it's all in the Bible. So if you want to come out and call people hypocrites and all of that, you definitely need to check yourself. God talk about all those things. So that means you're not following the Bible, but you expect God to be the one that is going to be like, oh, God is taking care of my body. I can eat the pork. But one of the comments that God said that we're not supposed to eat pork, not eating pork, not eating seafood. And God forgive me, I didn't even know that too. And it's hard for me to put that old habit also on the side. That's why I'm telling you, Lips. It's not all about leave everything in the hands of God. There's some work that we need to do. If you see that pork pot in front of you, you're going to be like, God, please don't make me eat it. But then you reach to it and you eat it. You didn't do your part, so God can do his part. is a two-sided work. It's not only one side. So for you to come and call people hypocrites and all of that, you need to check yourself.
Remember what I said. Humility will be exalted. But hypocrisy, it'll be excluded. It has no place in heaven. We'll make our bodies healthier. You know what I'm saying? Way back then, everybody always wants to come through with telling them, want to quote what the Bible says, Yes, I love the Bible. That's a story that God wrote to us all, how to get home to his Father, to our Father. Jesus wrote to us all how to get to God, how to get to heaven. Put it that way. Love the Bible. But you can't pick and choose in the Bible what you want and what you don't want. Even if it hits you. There's many things in the Bible that hit me upside the head, that I know ain't like, that's not right by my life. That don't mean I'm going to give up on going to heaven. I don't mean that. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little story.
And you don't have to. And you don't have to absolutely not give up. Because, who are we to judge you for your sexuality or for other things? You understand what I mean? But when you come with a YouTube channel and your YouTube channel is based on food and all of those things, and people see and people follow your advice, people, take your advice, people are, adoring you and also imitating you and all of that, it comes a point that, when you got sick on that level, people will need to know the truth. People are going to see the truth. People are going to be like, oh my God, you just got sick on this level and you're going to eat again. You understand what I mean? So I feel like, everybody's going to pick and choose, their verse in the Bible just like you. And like I said, there are verses in the Bible that, judge us our sexuality, judge us about our food that we eat. Our body is a temple, this and that. But we all pick and choose also. So for you to come again, I'm going to say, call everybody a hypocrite. What about you? Are you also not a hypocrite? You're all hypocrite, by the way. So that means that if nobody is perfect, so that means if the person that have left the comment section or anybody that is judging your way of eating is not perfect, and they should not be, judging you or giving you any advice or giving you any opinion, so do you. So the same to you also. Because you're sitting there giving the same judgment as you don't want to be judged too. I'm just saying, this is a very difficult situation and a very difficult topic. I hope Llips is going to leave this alone and continue in what he's doing. Because like I said, I definitely support he putting out his old videos. That is exactly what he's supposed to do.
Things and being a hypocrite. Because if people sit down there listening, watching, reading you, confessing to your love for God and da-da-da-da-da-da, but they see you being a hypocrite, you can push people and turn people away from God simply because of the fact that you want to feel holier than I.
And that's the same thing you are trying to also do. You want to show people that you are holier than the person in your comment section. You are sitting there literally being also a hypocrite, in my opinion. So, this is very, very difficult. When it's about Bible, it's about religion, it's about all of those things. It can get very sticky. It can get very, very complicated because everybody read the Bible different. Everybody have a different understanding of the Bible. I'm telling you, you can read the same scripture. This person is going to understand something from the Bible this way. Another person is going to understand it from the Bible that way. But in my opinion, for you to take this hardly, what this person just trying to give you as an advice, and it was a mistake that the person did, because maybe the person thought that it was a new video, but it was an old video. You should have let it go. You are being a hypocrite also, sitting there still trying to justify that even though if you are still going to eat like you used to eat, it's okay because I'm putting my faith in God. Well, in the Bible says a lot of things about taking care of our, ourselves and our health and all of those things. So it's a little bit sticky. This is a little bit sticky situation. But I still hope that, Llips is going to take care of himself. And it is up to him to do that or not. Definitely. So guys, that was the end of my reviewing of Llips video. Let's get a few things straight right now and all of that, guys. Now, in my opinion, you know, I feel like, you know, Llips definitely need to watch out, you know, and do something about the way he's eating. I'm definitely don't want to argue with you, Llips. I'm just giving you my opinion, my view on this situation and all of that. I definitely wish Llips all the best together with his husband and all of that, that, you know, they both are going to get in that healthier state and all of that. And I do wish and hope that he's going to be like an ambassador for other people to also eat healthier and all of that, guys. But definitely, you know, this is a sticky situation, because you already know when religion and politicians go in, Lord have mercy, this is going to be another different, you know, whole commentary and all opinion people and all of that. So, you know, everybody with their own religion, everybody with their own sexuality, everybody with their own belief, everybody with their own lifestyle, everybody, you know, the only thing we can do as human being is tolerate each other and respect each other. But definitely, this is YouTube. People will have an opinion. People will give their opinion out here. And, you know, Llips, you've been doing this for a long time, and you should know better. You should know better that people will have an opinion. And of course, that's all, you know, people can have an opinion. Let it go, delete it or save it, or, you know, please don't make your heart beat faster for this, because you already know this is definitely not worth it, you getting sick again and all of that, guys. Now, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter here out on this YouTube street. And like I always say, God bless everybody, stay blessed everybody, and you know it, ahora, see this in the building. Bye, guys. Today.